How are you?
Hi, everybody. How are you today?
What's up, everybody?
What day of the week is this? Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We got a good show planned for you today. Hopefully, we can get through this kind of fast because they're like interesting things, not like must see. So today we're going to talk about Kendrick Lamar. We're going to talk about Bianca Censori. Oh my gosh, and she's no victim. We're going to talk about Twitch's family finally speaking. DJ Twitch. And then we're going to talk about Remy Ma. Okay. So, before I get into all of that, I wanted to cover something because when I don't come on live, I do regular videos, right? And you guys sometimes want me to cover those videos because there's usually some things that you guys want to say, and I do. So I covered a video yesterday about the Super Bowl and Kendrick Lamar and Kanye West and Kodak Black, and a lot of people said, Sharrell, you don't know what you're talking about. You've changed. How dare you talk about our president? Let me tell you like this, okay? I'm just going to be straight up with you. This used to be a party channel a long time ago. We used to come on here and hang out and have parties. We called it the block party. And we would be on here for hours and hours. But things have changed, okay? I don't even watch, what's the name of the show we used to watch?
What, 90 Day Lockup?
Yeah, I don't even watch those TV shows anymore. This used to be a housewife show. I barely watch those. I divided my channel up into three categories. We've got the politics, we've got reality TV, where we still do that over there. And then I have my main channel. So stuff I really want to talk about. I have changed. Since Donald Trump has become president, I have changed. I think he's the most dangerous president we ever had. I think he's trying to rewrite history when it comes to Black culture. He wants to downplay slavery. When you start telling my children in the classrooms that slavery was a good thing and it taught Black people a trade, no. I don't, that's not going down, not on my watch. You know, he wants to rewrite history. I can't get on this channel and act like racism doesn't exist. I can't act like that my people right now are in the fight for their lives. Don't tell me don't talk about race when that's what I deal with every single day. So yeah, I've changed. And if you don't like it, I mean, it's so weird to sit there in my comment section arguing with people when there's how many YouTube channels? Go find you one
It's
that
a lot.
fits your personality.
Yeah.
But there's no way I could sit up here and see what's happening in today's society and I remain mute. I'm not that kind of person. If you love Donald Trump and you're Black, I don't get you. This is not the channel for you. I don't understand you. You sit back in silence. I don't get it. So, yeah, I've changed. Times is real right now. You don't go to our children and tell them how fun slavery was and we all got to learn a trade. You know, what about Master creeping into my mom's room at night?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real about what slavery was. Like, I don't play that shit. So I have changed. And y'all just sitting around here trying to talk me out of not liking Trump. You're wasting your time. There's no way I could support Donald Trump and look myself in the mirror the next day. It's just not happening. Now, we still have fun and all that, but this is serious times for us. Ever since that devil became president, anybody who is a minority, you're alive. you existent as you know it has changed. So, it is what it is. And I'm sorry I can't come up here every day and make you laugh or not talk about the serious issues because you don't have the depth to talk about what's really going on. I'm not going to come on here and lie. You got those bloggers that, pay people to lie. I ain't got time for that. Why lie when there's some serious issues going on? So, it is what it is. So they were upset yesterday. I don't know why they keep coming in my damn chat. I done told y'all if y'all don't like me, beat it. I'm not begging for subscribers. I'm not begging for. I done told you how many times. If you don't like what I say, if you don't understand my beliefs, you don't have to. They keep coming back. It's so weird. I don't know. But anyway, yesterday we were talking about Kendrick Lamar and the Super Bowl. We also was talking about Kanye West and Kodak Black. Now listen. I'm tired of beating around the bush when it comes to Kanye West. Kanye West is a straight up drug addict. And everybody wants to act like it's mental health. It's not mental health. I mean, it could be mental health on top of it. But if you quit taking that shit, maybe you can deal with your mental health. But right now, you're a stone cold addict. Y'all forgot? He came out and admitted it. Kim Kardashian told us about it. He told us about his pill popping, his love for, what is it called? Ecstasy, hallucinogens. He's out of his mind. He's taking so much stuff that maybe drugs is his problem instead of mental health. He came on a couple days ago and wanted to sell the hoodie that Cassie was in when she got hands put on her by Diddy. We all seen it. He thought that was cool. No, he was high as hell.
Wow, I ain't know that.
If y'all believe that he's a poor guy stuck in mental health issues, believe it. I'm not telling you, but I'm tired of it. Perry, what were you saying?
Oh no, I mean, I didn't know he was trying to sell the hoodie that Cassie had on. That's sick.
Yes, let me see if I can find it. He was just running a muck yesterday. And he's been on a 4-day drug binge, okay? 4 days. Just talking crazy. What did I do with that day? Here it is. Yes, he put these on his website. Okay? He talked about his love for Hitler and was as anti-Semitic as anti-Semitic can get. He put this on his website. He called it the love hoodie, huh?
Yeah, right. That's sick.
It's out of his mind, okay? But don't think poor Kanye, struggling with mental health and there's nothing you can do about it. No. Get off the drugs. You're on the drugs. Let me play a little bit of what I was I was talking about yesterday. Hold on. Because maybe I've got, just a little, because you guys were upset and y'all wanted to respond. Y'all told me I didn't understand mental health. I understand it enough to know that Kanye himself admitted to being on drugs. Kim Kardashian admitted that he was on drugs. Y'all just don't want to believe it. Well, why not? If a guy tells you I have a pill problem, and you're gonna be like, no, is it because he supports Trump that y'all don't want to deal with the real? I'm tired of Kanye West. Kanye West is strung out, just like Kodak Black. Let me play a little bit from yesterday since y'all were all up in a tizzy about it. Let's see what I got here. Hold on. He's high, okay, because he's high. I mean, maybe one day I should make a video about Kanye's real life, okay? He's Diddy 2.0, okay? And people are giving him grace. I don't know why they're giving Kanye grace, but he's no different than the bum on the corner shooting up. He's an addict, a really bad addict. So before I break down the Kendrick Lamar performance, here's a video of Kodak Black, high again, sitting in the middle of the damn street in Atlanta.
Free advertisement, you know, when they're recording the wrong. Okay. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. Oh, hold on, please. I want to be part of that shit, bro. No, I want to join that, bro. I want to be down here.
I'm not surprised by this. What is this, like the 10th time he done crashed out? Kodak Black is going nowhere really quickly. If he doesn't get his act together, go to rehab, he's either going to end up in jail or the upper room. Okay, and I'm just being honest, you guys. And a lot of people are like, damn, Sharrell, don't be so mean. You know, it's a disease. Listen, he had everything in life to live for. That is a millionaire many times over, #1 recording artist, sitting in the middle of the street, talking to himself, eating chicken. And it's just a damn shame. I've had it with Kodak Black. I can't help those that don't want to help themselves. He doesn't want any help, so he's going to keep crashing out. And then days before this, I think Kanye West must have been on a 4-day binge, okay? Talking crazy again. You know how he gets. But then when he finally comes to and goes to social media and sees Kodak Black crashing out, he decides he wants to help. This is like the blind leading the blind.
I know y'all thinking I'm going through something right now, and I got bags under my eyes and shit. But I just saw a video of Kodak, and I wouldn't want nobody to like do an intervention on me. That's why I want to put this video up, because y'all might think, oh man, Ye really going through right now. Somebody need to go get him. Oh, yo, go take his Twitter and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you calmly that I am in a good space. I'm really in a positive space. It's cathartic. I got my ideas out. That's all that happened. And that was very freeing for me. And it's worth everything. It was worth everything to do that. So let's start there. Now, I've seen this video of my brother Kodak, and I feel a call, and he's actually wearing this Donda chain. And it's not just because he's wearing a chain, but it's like how he's sitting here wearing this chain unless something's saying to go and get my brother. And I thought about it before. I was like, man, I should go down to Miami. Maybe I could be the person that could make a difference.
He wants to be the person to make a difference with Kodak Black, and y'all both crashing out.
Mm-hmm. And then he's talking about,
Perry, what was so bad about what I said yesterday?
Well, I mean, a lot of people don't want to look at things that way. When you call somebody out for what their actual problem is, United States have became this so-called cancel culture, politically correct, and they real gentle with people. Instead of saying you a crackhead, oh no, little Johnny always had this mental issue at the age of 2. These people that we talking about, issues come from too much drugs. If you drunk too much water, your ass might drown. Look, we can't blame everything on mental illness. And then you got him want to diagnose, Kanye want to diagnose, what's the guy name that's sitting in the street?
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black. Oh yeah, I don't want people to come down on him or whatever. He had a Conda chain on, or what kind of chain? The hell with the chain. His ass is sitting out there in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Under a chain or not, that shit is embarrassing for Kodak. It's embarrassing for our race.
Mm-hmm.
His ass out there as if he in some chicken coop in the middle of the damn road eating fucking chicken. Like, that shit is embarrassing, and people running around laughing. That shit ain't funny.
It's not.
The man need help, and no, it's not a mental help. If it's mental, it was a drug induced mental issue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, people want to analyze too much fucking shit for just calling it what it is. Call a spade a spade. A crackhead is just what it is. A crackhead. A druggie is just what it is. A druggie. And let's not pamper shit. Oh, well, we got to be real gentle because he got a mental problem. If he had a mental problem and did something to you, you wouldn't look at it the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that guy with the mental problem was to just break in your house at midnight, steal all your jewelry and whatever else, and threaten your family, you ain't be like, oh, let him go. Let little Tyrone go. He got a mental problem. Bullshit. And a mental illness is not an excuse where you can go out here and do any damn
Right.
thing you please, neither. So let's straighten that up right
Yeah.
now. That shit was embarrassing, Kodak Black. And then Kanye talking crazy all damn week. I don't give a damn if it's trying to promote his sweatshirts or whatever he's trying to push and gain attention. This shit's embarrassing to me.
And people were furious with me. They were furious. They were saying, Kanye can't help it. He can help it. Listen, let's go into why he can help it. So I'm gonna push Kendrick Lamar back. Kanye West is living a life that he chooses to live. Okay? He's not a victim. He's an addict. He's an addict. But that's too straightforward for people to handle. So they got to make up the BS. Let's go into his wife, Bianca, who pulled that stunt at the Grammys, having nothing on, standing in front of the world when she took this jacket off, and everybody says, oh, I see a scared, trapped woman. She's scared. Yeah. She's trapped. She's doing everything that Kanye is telling her to do. She can't get away. Oh, no. Poor Bianca. Listen, Bianca is just as drugged out as Kanye, just as sick as Kanye, just as starved for attention as Kanye. This woman is not a victim.
And Sharrell, she damn sure ain't no hostage. Oh, her parents need to go and check on her. Where's her friends? He's separating her. She's not in fucking cuffs or ropes or none of that shit. Let's call it what it is.
Harry, I gotta get my story out so I can chop it up.
My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna let you go. Anyway, they are saying that Kanye West is living a lifestyle similar to Diddy's, where Bianca is in control of the freak-offs. They're daily. She's also make sure that Kanye is nice and high all the time. Okay, she herself is involved in the freak-offs. She's no victim. She's living a sick lifestyle that she wants to live. Okay? Kanye and her fell out around September. She went back home to her family. She returned back to Japan, where Kanye was, and continued the party. This article right here is disturbing. It says Bianca Censori's mother follows in her daughter's fashion footsteps as she totes a, $3,500 Balenciaga handbag in the third sighting. That's not the one I want to talk about. Oh, here it is. Since her son-in-law Kanye West said he wanted to sleep with her. Kanye West told his wife that he wanted to sleep with her mother. This is a twisted, sick lifestyle they got going, where they're both zooted up all day long. Kanye feels like he has the right to go on social media and support Diddy. He's supporting Diddy because he lives that lifestyle. If my husband told me, hey, why don't I hook up with your mom? That would be the last time we ever seen each other. This is by choice. Bianca is no victim. Y'all need to cut it out. Oh, maybe she's like the women with R. Kelly. Listen. This is the life she wants to live. She went home for 1 month. She went back to Kanye. People said she looked caged and forced to take her jacket off and stand there with nothing on in front of the photographers, then the crowd, and then everybody that was watching on television. That's no victim. Cut it out. Bianca chooses to live that lifestyle. She used to work with Kanye. For about a year and a half, she worked with Kanye. Then he showed her some little attention. She took her shot. She wants to be there for whatever reason. So stop with this scared little woman is trapped. She's not trapped. Because when you're trapped and you get out of there, you go to police. When you're trapped and you get to go home, you stay at home. They're both strung out to the core. The group SEX, she likes it. They said she's in charge of it. So I don't know if Kanye's ever going to get arrested because they're saying that everybody's of age, I guess, whatever. If they're not going to arrest him, we need to ignore him. He gets to go on social media and talk about his love for Hitler. This man is high out of his mind. So please, I do not feel sorry for Bianca Censori. She walks around with no clothes on in the winter. If Perry said, take your clothes off and let's go to dinner and it's cold as hell, Perry, you take your clothes off. Are you crazy? I feel absolutely no sympathy for Bianca, no sympathy for Kanye. You've been living this way for years. The rumor is that you took off to Japan because you were scared that you were going to get caught up in the Diddy situation. Well, nothing's changed. You need to go back to Japan and please make it your permanent residency because nobody has time for your nonsense. I just said that African Americans are in for the fight of their life with Donald Trump being president. We don't have time for this. Perry, what are your thoughts?
No, I'm just saying this, and people do make that excuse for her. Oh, her family need to get in touch with her. Look, he's separating her. Look, she's an attention starved, right? Now, let's keep it real. She's attention starved, and she's a free-loving freak that she like to get it on more than he do. So she'll pump him up to make sure he's ready. And constantly when she out there naked as hell, she out there recruiting other freaks like her.
Yeah.
That's what I think. When people make it, oh, Kanye got her doing that. Look, that girl was stripping probably at the age of 7.
Damn.
Now, let's keep it real. This shit just didn't pop on every day. And hell, let's keep it real. When we're going to talk about that, the mama probably just as fucking freaky. She wear the purse and she probably don't gave up more. She probably doing more than wearing the purse that Kanye brought her. The mother. I'm just saying. You ain't gonna come around no man, huh? Go ahead.
It's sick. They're sick. Yeah. They're both sick. They need rehab.
And she was, her old ass. I'm so flattered. He want to sleep with me. That's a sick ass family. Sick. And she probably seeking attention because her mama would probably had her legs posted up 24/7 and didn't give her none. Because this shit is not normal. It's just not normal. Every time you see her, you be like, damn, can I just buy her a blanket or something? She got to be cold. She naked 364 days a year.
Yeah.
And the other day, she's probably at the clinic, with the flu. Go ahead.
She probably caught the flu.
Yeah.
I just don't feel sorry for her. When these people are so rich, they might get bored. I don't know why Diddy did what he did. I don't know why Kanye's living the way that he's living. Actually, both of these men, if they live normal lives, they put out great music. I mean, listen, I have to give Diddy where credit's due, and that's the only credit I'm giving that sicko, is that in his day he did great music, and so did Kanye. But you want to destroy your lives. I don't know what y'all got, some kind of death wish. I don't know. But ain't nobody here for y'all no more. I don't care how good your music is. Kanye, please move to Japan. File for a work visa and stay there for as long as you can, because we're over you. And he comes out publicly talking about Diddy's innocent. Like, if you don't go somewhere with that nonsense and your love for Hitler, Like enough is enough. You know, we're done with you. We're done with Kanye until he can get some damn help. And Bianca, we're done with you too. You're not a victim. So anyway, in this same video, I was talking about Kendrick Lamar and the Super Bowl. And yesterday, people came out trashing the Super Bowl. They are saying it was one of the worst Super Bowl performances that they've seen at all times. And I gently tried to explain this, okay? Kendrick Lamar had a lot of symbolism in his performance. It's not meant for everybody. If you are non-Black, you won't understand the messages that he was trying to portray to his people. You've got people out, you got Black people out there really, really, really voting for Trump. The guy that's trying to rewrite history with your culture, take away DEI, take away our children's self-esteem, and y'all out there voting for him. If you don't understand Kendrick Lamar's message, it wasn't meant for you. Yep. You're lost in the sauce. You're lost in the sauce. I was trying to explain that yesterday, and they were tearing my ass up, and I'll have to play a little bit of it later. But now today, 133.5 million views, outdoing Michael Jackson. Outdoing Michael Jackson. So, you know, America these days is full of a lot of propaganda. Matter of fact, every time I hear something and it doesn't sound right, I just go do the research myself. We can't trust the media these days because we've got 19-year-olds hired by Elon Musk controlling social media. Mm-hmm. This was one of the best performances ever. There's nothing wrong with coming on social media or being in mainstream and saying, listen, young Black youth, y'all got to get y'all act together. Stop falling for the okie doke. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me play a little bit of what I was trying to explain yesterday, in which a lot of people tried to out-talk me, try to get me to change my mind, trying to say I don't know what I'm talking about. If you didn't understand the messages, then that wasn't for you. You don't get it? Everything ain't meant for everybody. Perry, you want to say anything before I play this?
Oh no. I mean, those people, look, not everybody's going to get it. And just because you Black don't mean you should have been watching Kendrick Lamar halftime show. You probably should have had your Black ass in the bed praying to the Trump, the guy you voted for. But go ahead, Sharrell.
Something wrong with my husband. Really wrong. Meaning no matter what you do, you're going to always be Black.
And we are going to start from the beginning with Samuel L. Jackson dressed as Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam was used in the early 19th century as a depiction of America personified. He was a representation of American pride and patriotism, but also propaganda when it came to recruitment and war. When it comes to accuracy, Kendrick Lamar could have easily chosen a white man to play Uncle Sam and to narrate the performance. But instead, he chose Samuel L. Jackson, who has also played this role in Django as an Uncle Tom. And in the movie, he was in love with his white slave owner. And Uncle Toms within culture, especially Black culture, are Black men who are not only obedient, but also uphold white supremacy. And so we see perfect examples of that through Kanye West, Snoop Dogg. And so
y'all didn't understand what that meant? Y'all don't know what Uncle Tom is? Come on, please.
Snoop Dogg, no.
If you are lost in the sauce, you want to be lost in the sauce. You want to be lost in the sauce. Any Black man that praises Donald Trump has a screw loose. Has a screw loose. You could praise him till you're blue in the face. Donald Trump wants to make America white again. And Kendrick Lamar should not be punished for saying that. These are turbulent times we're living in right now. turbulent, all kind of upheaval. He's trying to make himself a dictator. Y'all don't get that? He wants to become a dictator. No other culture matters but his. Let's put these Mexicans and Hispanics in what I call detention centers. Other people will call them concentration camps. Because why do they have to go to the detention center? What are y'all gonna do there? You know, Gitmo is known for its waterboarding practices and all the torture. Why do they have to go there? Why can't you send them home? So, you know, it was a lot of messages in Kendrick Lamar's performance that needed to be heard. When I told people that I'm not feeling Drake has turned into a crybaby. I'm being told you don't even listen to Drake. Okay, really? I don't know who Drake is. I don't know who Kendrick Lamar is. Drake is a culture vulture that grew up in Canada. He knows nothing about Black culture. When you come down here and join the hip hop scene, that one of the first things they do is battle rap. But you want to cry. We would have forgot all about this. We would have forgotten all about this if Drake would have shut the hell up. You want to cry and sue people and tell people they're not your friends because you've seen them dancing to the song Not Like Us, proving Kendrick Lamar right. You're not like us. You don't know how to handle defeat? I know exactly what I'm saying when I say I don't ever want to see Drake again. I don't want to listen to another Drake song. It has nothing to do with his music. It has everything to do with his character.
Right.
You're still crying about this. You're going on Australia. You're doing shows, wearing shirts that's ripped up and smokes. Like, you take crybaby to a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
If you, and this is when you become a culture vulture, Drake. You didn't invent battle rap. It's been going on forever. That's something they do in the hip hop community. But you can't handle it when you come up on the short end of the stick. Like, you weren't crying when you battle rap Meek Mill. So I want Drake to be deported. Get away from us. Hope your album flops on Friday. You don't know anything about the culture. Stop claiming Black because you're not. Just say, I grew up around Jewish people and don't understand the Black culture. But all of this crybaby shit, I'm done. Drake. But people want to say, what do you know about Drake? You're too old to listen to Drake. Well, I'm not old enough to know that he a damn crybaby. Go ahead, Perry. What's your thoughts on Drake?
I was going to say, he know enough about the Black culture to take the Black dollar. Look, Drake is what he is, right? And I think his phobia is why that song hurt him so much. It's just a reminder he's not like us.
He's not. Every
time he hear it, it's just a reminder that he's really not like us. Basically, he's a weak coward. When he's on top, everything's great. Everybody, as long as everybody praising me, I'm the light one of the bunch. What you really are to me, Perry, is this. You a damn Karen.
Karen.
You a Karen, playing victim. How many times we got to see you walk around with that jacket with the fake hose where smoke coming out the back? Feel sorry for me. I've been popped. No, you've been punked. And most bitches do get punked like you, Drake.
Damn.
Don't talk the shit if you can't back it up. He can go and write a song. Yeah. He don't say shit about Meek Mills, a lot of people. But you can't take it when somebody come after you. And then he really can't take somebody else getting attention. He feel like he was the chosen one. Call me on my cell phone. I ain't calling your ass. Don't want to hear another song of yours anyway. Like my wife said, the hell with you, Drake. Ain't nobody want to be around a coward. And your parents should be ashamed of raising one. Go ahead, Sharrell.
Damn. All righty then. Yeah, Drake, I know exactly what I'm saying. And if you're a Drake fan in the chat, again, if you can't stomach what I'm saying, how many YouTube channels is there out there? I don't understand these people that keep coming to my channel wanting to fight or argue. Like, look, I don't like Drake. I hope his album flops on Friday. He's the biggest crybaby that I've ever seen. Don't get in battle raps if you don't know how to battle. You lost. It is what it is. Kendrick brought it to our attention. You're a culture vulture and a crybaby. So, please don't even fly over the United States. Go the back way back into Canada and stay there. No one wants to see you anymore. And that goes for you too, DJ Academics. All right,
okay
let's talk about.
Oh, no, I was going to say this real fast, Sharrell. They can like Drake. But if you come in here expecting us to like him, you got a wrong way of thinking, because we're not. It's Disney channels out there that you can go and watch if you like Drake and watch Snow White or something. But this ain't the channel here if you loving Drake, unless you want to hear what we really think about it. And most of our people who come and watch us are adults.
Right.
No, go ahead.
Kendrick is very deep. He has a deep message. He just doesn't get up there and talk about how much money he has and how many hoes he has and what strip club he's going to. His songs actually make sense. And someone said, name one Kendrick Lamar song. King Kunta, that I love. They come with messages, and he's rare. Most people just get up there and rap about superficial stuff. How good looking I am and all this stuff. But he really has a message, and he's important in today's society, because now that our children aren't being taught in the schools, right? It's up to the adults to make sure they know what's propaganda, what's a lie, what's real. So he is necessary. He's a Pulitzer Prize winner. The man is deep. And so, all them people talking about it was the worst performance you ever seen, and it's not meant for you. If you don't get it, it's not meant for you. And know when something's meant for you and not meant for you. When I have my friend Freddie on here from England, and he's talking about what the Royals are doing, I shut up. I'm not from England. I don't know their history, their battles. I don't know any of that. So know when to talk and when to shut up. You can say what you want about me. I'm not changing. I never want to see Drake anymore. Go away. Go away. Because you're a culture vulture. Okay? Let's move on. Now, this next story is really sad. Let's talk about DJ Twitch. So I'm hearing you guys. I'm getting your emails. I hear your cries. They're saying this story hurts a lot of people. It hurts a lot of people. I didn't realize that DJ Twitch had such a big following. I really don't watch Ellen. That's no disrespect. I just didn't watch Ellen. I don't know what I was watching. But this whole Twitch unaliving himself situation is bothering a lot of people. You guys have been sending me articles. I've been contacted by people, and I'm on board. I researched. I just agree with you guys. I don't think that her story makes any sense. Everybody you ever talked to besides Allison says that he didn't seem like he was the type that was going to take his life. I think you making the parents sign an NDA in order for them to go to the funeral is a huge sign of guilt. I think you saying that he had this horrible drug problem is a lie when they show he has no drugs in his system. Tommy says, Drake, the battle is not yours, it's the Lord. Thank you, Tommy. I just feel that it's suspicious. So does Twitch's family now. His real name is Steven. They came out, they did an interview with Gail. I don't know where Gail works. I think it's CBS. And I'm going to play that in a minute. I'm glad that the family's speaking out. Before that interview, they took to social media. I'm sure there's a couple of social media postings about that. But I want to talk about this. That's very unusual. Very unusual. I don't know where that's coming from. Perry, do you hear? Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right. So let me pull up Allison's picture. It's being said that Allison cheated on Twitch constantly. They're also saying that she went to the Diddy parties. This is how she gets involved with Diddy. They're also saying that when Twitch passed away, 4 days later, she changed her last name back to her maiden name and she removed his pictures. But everyone's more concerned with this. They said that she started dating Twitch's friend. His name is Emmanuel Acho. And people feel that Emmanuel and Allison had something to do with Twitch no longer being with us. They feel that they unalived him and then framed it as a suicide. Those are the rumors. Now, this is supposed to be coming out of some hotel. I'm believing the rumors because I know if anything ever happened to Perry, I don't even look at his friends like that. Like, I don't even, like, it just feels wrong. We know that, what's Joe Biden's son name? Hunter started dating Bo's wife after he passed away, and that was weird. This is very weird to me. Very weird. And then making the mom sign an NDA before she could see her child for the last time. He was cremated right away. It's just so many weird things with this case that I just can't overlook. Perry, do you think it's weird that she started dating the friend right after?
I mean, yeah, and look, just from the picture and from what you're saying, if that's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look like it is. But then let's not give him that much respect. He was never a friend. Okay? Because don't no friend do no shit like this.
Yeah.
And this ain't her first rodeo. In my opinion, she's been a hoe since day 2 since she's been with Twitch.
Oh, wow.
Open it up, spreading it wide.
Okay,
all
Perry.
that shit, right? And when a person like that, she ain't grieving nothing. She just wanting to just take it all.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, and it's crazy, Sharrell. Like, and people will say, "Oh yeah, she's grieving," and he's just looking after her because Twitch is no longer here. But they just leaving the Motel 6. He doing more than taking care of her.
I mean, it's weird. It wasn't even right when Elizabeth Taylor husband Mike died, and then she started dating Debbie Reynolds' husband, Eddie Fisher. I mean, it's never ever right, in my opinion. It's never ever right. And then she gave Twitch a drug problem. She found drugs in a shoebox in the corner, and now she's going around saying that he took hallucinogens, a drug called ayahuasca. Some hallucinant drink that you put together, and she's just really destroying his character and said that he was touched by men, and she's just saying the most horrible things that you can say, the most private things, if they're true, that you can say. And I'm not feeling Allison. So I get you guys' emails. I agree with you. We'll try to cover this story. I'm glad that the family's coming forward. Let's play a little bit of this interview. I mean, how do you tell a mother that you can't see your son?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Because you need to sign an NDA. That alone, but just the rest of it. Let's take a look at this interview. Oh, I wonder if I can play this. What do you think, Perry? Should I play it and then cut it out later?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play this now for you guys. If you are watching the replay, you guys aren't gonna be able to see this video. I just want you to see this mother hurting. And so if you are watching the replay, you're not gonna be able to see this video.
caring, and I know that sounds cliche, but he truly was kind and caring and always wanting to make sure you were okay and taking care of you. We're a very affectionate family, so very affectionate. He always kissed me on my forehead. I miss that.
Connie last texted with Stephen on Monday, December 12, 2022. She says it was an ordinary conversation. They talked about work and his children's Christmas list. The next morning, Connie says she got a phone call from his wife, Allison Holker, asking if she had heard from him. Hours later, he was found dead in a hotel room with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Connie's brother, Alan, told her the terrible news.
And I just remember Alan saying, Connie, he's gone. The intent was to grieve together, be a family together, because we were family, we were boss. And we wanted to be there for her. We were, trying to figure out what we were going to do or what she wanted to do in terms of plans. And then I got a phone call saying, we need you guys to sign non-disclosure agreements. And we were like, why? What's going on? What is this for? And she says, well, somebody in the family has sold a story to a magazine. And we were like, what are you talking about? Who did this? And she said, Granddad. And that's Stephen's grandfather. And now, if you know my dad, he is the most respected, the most integrity. Would never do that. So a magazine did call him, and in the throes of grief, my father answered the phone, and they asked him
questions.
Right, and he's answering.
answered them.
Right, he's answering the questions, and saying we're grieving, we don't know what happened, whatever the answers were. But it was at that point that it became, you guys are doing this, we need you to sign this, and we were like, no, that is not true. And that's kind of where it started. It went,
So that's when the friction
yes,
started,
yes.
asking for the NDA.
It went downhill from there.
You were asked to sign an NDA to go to the funeral?
It became, if you don't sign, you will not be able to see him and you will not be able to participate.
Connie says she signed a revised version of the non-disclosure agreement so that she could see her son before he was cremated.
To make me sign a document to see the child that I brought into the world, I can't even put into words.
The People article also included details about Stephen's private journals, where Allison says he alluded to being sexually abused as a child.
I guess my thought is, first of all, that was his story to tell.
Were you aware that that was even a possible issue for him?
No.
In the People article, she alludes that he may have been, that he seemed to indicate that he had been sexually abused by a trusted male figure in his life.
No.
You were not aware of any of that?
No.
I mean, it goes on. She says that she's only seen her grandchildren twice since Twitch's passing. Perry, isn't it in her behavior? Allison is guilty. They just can't prove it. Who makes a grieving mother sign an NDA or you can't go to the funeral?
A person who don't give a damn about the mother or her son.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
you got these kind of people. You
Mhm,
call them gold diggers or whatever, right?
mhm.
But she don't give a damn. She just needed Twitch to come up, lock in one baby just in case he wanted to leave before it was time. I mean, 'cause I think one of them is like his half daughter, right? Or something like that. But either way, lock in the payroll. But she don't give a damn about Twitch's family and didn't give a damn about Twitch. And here she is whoring her ass around with one of his so-called friends.
Do you think there's a possibility that the rumors are true, that her and Emmanuel had something to do with Twitch being unalived?
It could be. I mean, because like I said before, I was joking a little bit. Well, a little bit when I said that, yeah, she wanted to clean everything out because she needed the house to herself. So she didn't have to sneak out and cheat. she can just bring the men in and open up.
Yeah. My heart goes out. First of all, so Twitch has a big following, and these people want to see justice. They want to see justice. He had a lot of friends. They want to see justice. I want to see justice. I will keep reporting on it. But, I don't know. Sometimes the hands of justice turn slow, but I definitely feel she's full of shit.
I feel that she'll get hers in the end one way or the other. That's what I'm
Tommy
thinking.
says, play the brother's part. He accused her of knowing why or how he died. I can't play that part. We're only allowed so much and stuff. And I don't even think I was allowed to play this part. I think the video is going to come down. But the brother knows what's up. The family knows what's up. The cousins know what's up. They just can't prove it. I haven't talked to one person or heard one person say he was down. The brother did say he suffered from portal syndrome. That's not what was it? Not realizing your achievements. He seems like a real laid back guy, not a bragger. He did accomplish a lot. He probably just didn't talk about it. He also said he was felt very uncomfortable. This is what the brother say, that Twitch felt uncomfortable opening up to Allison. So I doubt he would have told her anything. And people said you were a cheater. Let's see what you guys are thinking. I'm happy I'm here to catch it live before they bring the video down. They're definitely going to bring the video down. They're definitely. Imposter syndrome. That's what it was called. Imposter syndrome. Never heard of it. I did a thing on it.
See, Allison is a liar, Sharrell. And people, oh yeah, well, that could be one of the things. He was going through a depression. He was touched. Ain't nobody told you this but this lying ass hooker. Right? Ain't nobody told you that. It's like she making up all kind of stories that she can't nobody, question. Well, we can question them, but she feels she can get away with it.
Well, what about this part, Perry? The brother did say that he suffered from imposter syndrome, and it says a psychological phenomenon characterized by persistent self-doubt and feelings of inadequacy despite evidence of one's achievements. So maybe he did have low self-esteem, maybe?
Well, it could be like no matter what he did, how much money he made,
right?
Allison was never satisfied.
Yep.
Allison didn't want one man to satisfy her. She wanted 5 or 6 because she was just that loose.
Yeah.
And so a person like that, keep your morale down.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do this better. You can do that. And, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he had or whatnot, but you can't act like Allison is not the reason. And if he did do something to herself, I still feel like she was the reason.
Yeah.
I feel like she could have pushed him there.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at Tommy. Diabolical hoe. You can't trust her. You just can't trust her. She's a liar. She's a liar. I mean, I don't know what happened or how they did it, and then the cremation so quickly, like all that stuff is suspicious to me. And I know for a fact, when a loved one, when you're at a funeral, you want everybody around you. Like when we went to my grandmother's funeral, I could barely stand up. Remember, I wouldn't go look at the body. I needed you right by my side. I wouldn't dare turn to somebody and say, oh, you need to sign some papers. I could hardly talk that day. None of us could. My father could hardly talk. You had to hold my hand. Michelle had to hold my hand. Like what? She's just not having funeral behavior. There's no way. We didn't even want to talk about the will that day. Nobody wanted to talk about that day. So I agree with you guys, but that's all I can do. If I find something out, that's all I can do. It's sad. All right, I got one more story really quickly, and Remy Ma. Child, I don't even feel like doing this story. Okay, so I'm obsessed. I told you guys this before. I'm obsessed with Clarissa Shields. Okay. I just think she is, I love a woman with confidence. Okay. And so now, Remy's been cheating on Papoose it's been about 2 years now. And he's dating Clarissa. And they came out public this weekend. He was at one of her fights. And now they're saying that Remy is regretting cheating multiple times, not once, and she refuses to sign the divorce papers. They're also saying that Pap is telling people when his marriage is over, he wants to propose to Clarissa. Now, I'm all for this couple. I love this couple. I love Papoose. I feel like Remy drug him through hell and back. And now you have the audacity, you have the nerve to say you're not going to sign the papers. What happened? Do you know what happens when that happens, Perry?
Oh, well, I'm not exactly sure. I think posted in the newspaper or something like that for X amount of time. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a damn thing. She's bad enough. The man done waited for you while you was in prison, put money on your books, did all this shit.
I know.
You come home, you just can't keep your legs closed. And then he let you do that. But now you don't want him to let him go?
Yeah.
Because you don't want him to be happy? And I think the reason why she don't want him to just go off and be happy, because she ain't got no confidence in that low budget guy she's with.
Oh, no. He's been cheating on her. What's his name? Easy, the block captain. He's been cheating on her. I did a video about that.
If she was so satisfied with her products that she can go and get somebody else, she's not. She can't even keep the loser, blockhead, blockchain, whatever you just said his name was, right? She can't even keep him satisfied to stay at home. So she want to keep Papoose around because she figured he got a heart. Waiting all those years while you in the damn prison. This other guy can't even stay at home when you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Here's Clarissa admitting that she loves Papoose.
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support. You know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different.
They're saying that when they tell each other they love each other, it's over for you, Remy. Sorry. Please sign the paper so these people can move on. Let's get a couple of my cousin's wife just cremated his body and didn't tell his only sister he passed away. Wow. His children were invited to a memorial service, but an autopsy is performed regardless for death certificates. So what are you saying, Sandra, that it should be some blood work somewhere out there on Twitch? I hope so. I really do. Papoose knows how to deal with a strong woman. Clarissa has so much confidence. I'm in love with that girl. I'm in love with this couple. I like you too, Remy, but be humble. Sit down. You had him. You didn't know how to keep him. It is what it is. Not Clarissa repoed. I don't know what that means. Her ex Jeep. Repoed her ex Jeep and gave it to Pap. Okay. Okay. Yeah, these two are in love. Go for it. Divorce by publication. So I think I heard something like that. If you post it in a newspaper for 30 days or something like that, don't quote me, but go through with it, Papoose. Remy, it's done. Okay, you can be the great, rapper that you want to be. All right, you guys, that's our video for today. Perry will be going on his show tonight. Do you want to talk about the things you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, we can get into it because I'm gonna try to go on at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 here. Just that crazy president Trump going after the federal judges. They're just shipping people to Gitmo for no reason. The farmers catching hell that voted for Trump. now that he froze U.S. AID. It's some things like that I want to get into tonight.
And tariffs, you guys, that means inflation. If you guys didn't believe, he told you he was going to do the tariffs. And now once you get those prices up, they're not going back down. So all you Temu shoppers and Shein, that's me too. We're going to be paying more. All right, you guys. So we'll see you on Perry's channel in about an hour. Perry, if you don't have any last words, take us out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Bye, people. See you tomorrow.
Mountain, don't mind me.